You all probably already know by now that Dallas traded away Luka Doncic. If I was in charge of a team, I would do anything to build around a player like Luka, and it doesn't even matter how big his flaws are. Here's the thing, if you have a superstar player, you're supposed to make it work. That's your only job as a team. No matter how difficult Shaq was, the team made it work. No matter how difficult Kobe was as a teammate, the team also made it work. Even LeBron, he doesn't seem like a high maintenance player, but he controls front office decisions for every team he's been on. He has demands. He even convinced the Lakers to waste a draft pick on his son, who wasn't even a college starter and was an average high school player at best. Bronny's agent Rich Paul was calling all these teams before the draft deadline, telling them, hey, don't draft Bronny because we want to go to the Lakers, and if you draft him, Bronny's gonna go play in Australia instead. You think these remarks from Bronny's agent came from thin air? No, they obviously came from LeBron. LeBron not only has demands for his own team, but his agent will literally threaten other teams to not draft his son. The point is, even with LeBron's demands, the Lakers make it work, because that's what you do as a team when you have a superstar. So what could Luka have done so wrong that made the Mavericks trade him? Some might argue that there were locker room issues. Even if that's true, how bad could they be? If any other team had locker room issues between their superstar and somebody else on the roster, teams would usually keep the superstar and get rid of the other guy, regardless of who's right. Some might also argue that maybe the team thought they could build a better roster around Kyrie and that Luka wasn't going to get them a championship. And no shade to Kyrie, he's a great player, but him alone won't get you the title. But either way, Luka just got to play against his former team. And honestly, it would have been really satisfying if he dropped 50 points and just went off, but that's not what happened. His performance was a smart, controlled basketball game, not a highlight reel. But he did score a triple-double, and the Lakers won, and I guess that's all that should matter at the end of the day. I have no doubt that he'll have a highlight reel type of game very soon anyways. But one thing to note from this game is that the Lakers look good. Luka and LeBron James have continued to look better and better each game, and hopefully this is a sign that they'll continue to work well together in future games. Is it good enough to scare the rest of the NBA? I'm not really sure, but Luka will definitely be more available than Anthony Davis was. While watching this game, I wondered if Mavericks were regretting their decision. Dallas did play well, but they didn't get the win. And even though Luka didn't have an explosive game, he was making plays, setting up teammates, and controlling the pace. Right now, I'm not sure what's next. Maybe the Mavericks prove everyone wrong. Maybe Luka and Lakers don't work out. But in the present moment, all I see is the Lakers landing a franchise player in return for an injury-prone Anthony Davis. For the Mavericks front office, that has to hurt. Thanks for watching.